Sup, sup. Hope everyone is doing all right. Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it may be. Boy, I am tired. What up, Resnick? What up, Kirk? Rise and shine? Yeah. Dude, I don't usually have more than 2 cups of coffee a day. I have one in the morning, maybe an hour after I wake up, and then I made one not too long ago. Look at my... Who is that? Focus? Whoa. What up, babe? What up, Surge? Who? Don't know. Never heard of her. My earbuds weren't connected and my volume was max. I'm glad we weren't saying anything degenerate there. Not yet. We're not there yet. We can't just start off like that, man. It looks like some kind of weird rodent. Yeah, I hate rodents. Almost as much as I hate... I shan't say. Anyways, hope you all are doing all right. Because today's gonna be chill, I think. Eels? Whoa. You hate them too? Whoa. Putting words in my mouth. Never said such things. Although, what day is today? The 16th? I could have swore... You know, don't worry about it. Yeah. 16th? I got like a week or so. I got like 8 days. What happened to me having like 20 days to do something? All right, y'all. So today's plan is, well, I want to stream me drawing more because I feel like every time I've drawn on stream, I just can't multitask. I like barely do anything. So I need to get used to it, you know, because whenever I draw, I'm telling you, I don't talk at all. I'm either watching a stream, have a video playing in the background, listen to music. A lot of times they're just completely silent. So I just, you know, someone watching, someone not, the fact that I'm being recorded, you know, I don't think I perform. So I got to get used to it. And yeah, I also realized that it's been over 2 weeks, I think, since I've came back from my trip, and I've still yet to finish anything. Oops. The last time I drew was maybe like, well, yesterday, but before yesterday, like maybe the last time I streamed me drawing. So we're gonna hopefully get some work done today. I say that, but I also have 3 unopened packages that I kind of want to open. Maybe not all of them, but you know, maybe some. So, I'm dictating whether or not to do that today or whether I should just focus on drawing. Maybe, just maybe, we draw a little bit, see how that goes. And then whenever I get bored or whenever I'm feeling like I hit a wall of some sort, then I can just start opening some. That sounds not bad, I think. You should, yeah, good one. Thank you for your input. Very good. We're gonna wing it like we do every time. So yeah, today, I already drew a little bit earlier today and it wasn't feeling bad. The day before yesterday, I was feeling stiff. So, yeah, let's just do some anatomy practice, some pose practicing, some maybe gesture drawing. And then maybe I can, I'm hoping this is like an ADHD day where I just like, I have a bunch of like sort of sketches that I've done over the past few weeks that I kind of just want to not turn into complete pieces, but you know, the line where it's semi-sketch and like polished enough for it to look like a good sketch, but not like a full finished piece. I think that's where I want to at least do one of those today. So let's look at what we got. So, by the way, lighting might change because I think the sun, the sun is like still up, but you know, I might start setting soon. Also, I like flipped my camera back because I watched the VOD from last stream, excuse me, and I realized that, yeah, I flipped it because, you know, whenever you record stuff or like take pictures, it's flipped. So I wanted to look at what it actually looks like flipped. But then whenever I was showing off words and stuff, I was like, oh wait, the words are flipped. So it's actually just normal orientation now. So, all right. Yeah, sit back, relax. I'm just gonna be drawing a little bit, maybe a little bit of yapping, and I'm just trying to lock in. I need to drink more coffee out of this meat cup. Which I've almost already finished. Oops. Because I don't want to like fall asleep right after this, so it's fine if I'm a bit more awake, because I was so eepy like half an hour ago. Okay, first off, we're gonna see, so before I left to Japan, I had this sketch of Kita, meat cups. I had this sketch of Kita from Bochi the Rock, and I did have a good ref board for this because I found the reference off of Pinterest. So you're EP right now? Yeah, aren't we all? And I haven't touched it since I drew it like right before I left Japan. So maybe we'll figure that out. I also got you saw a preview of this sketch, and I didn't even know like who I was turning this into, but those who do not know, this is the female MC from Woo-Wah, and I've been playing a lot of Woo-Wah lately. So this is like the pose that I turned it into. I think I teased it before last stream, so we're gonna see if we can like both of these. I think great starting points. Things wrong with them, of course, but like, you know, damn, thank you. Yeah, it's looking not bad. I actually didn't have to change, like I kind of just did the reference. I didn't have an idea for what character I wanted to draw, but I kind of didn't have to change the eyes at all, just the hair, and then I was like, whoa, it looks like female rover. So those are the two things that maybe we'll attempt to polish up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's like the original that I did. And then this is what I was doing earlier, so I think we're gonna start here, where we're just gonna do a lot of sketching, just before we really get into it. We gotta lock in a little bit though. I need to pull in my refs. Actually, maybe I'll show y'all. So I haven't made like a ref board yet for like the sketching I'm doing, but I guess I'll show off what exactly I'm gonna be referencing, because even when it comes to sketching, awesome ref, I'll show y'all. Even when it comes to sketching, I need a bunch of references because I need to know like what vibe I'm trying to mimic, and sort of like, I don't know, it's obviously use refs, but I feel like I use a lot of refs. I just need to know what direction I'm going towards. So someone's anatomy that I want to try to imitate, that I have been imitating for a hot minute, I really like, let me find them. This artist, Thibaut Cart, like I just like their anatomy. Their anatomy is very nice to look at. Not showing. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. So maybe hopefully we can get some good sort of full bodies, or just refs in general, or just figures in general today. But I really like their sense of anatomy. I like their sense of how alive their characters feel. I think is a big thing that I'm trying to capture. What else do we got? I kind of, like I said before, I kind of want to hit the middle area when it comes to a full-on piece and a sketch. So maybe something along... So this artist does a lot of just like sketches that are flat colored. Crew. So be looking at that for reference as well. If I'm feeling bold, possibly just some sketch pages like I've done in the past. When I mean sketch page, I mean like this one I did of Ellen, where I just did kind of like headshots. And then what else? Like the ones I've done of like CC and GG as well, those sketch pages. The one I've done of like let me find them. Yeah, maybe sketch pages. We'll see how I'm feeling. Or like this one of Juna. This is what I'm trying to catch right now. The just sketchy vibe. Maybe I should like one more. Depends what poses we go for. You remember that one? Yeah. That one's pretty good. That one's not bad at all. I need to do more sketch pages. J-name. And this one. I think it's the character from Blue Archive. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of just want to turn my brain off today and really get some good sketches in. That she'd be so cute. I appreciate it. Need to do some more. Throw my phone artifact from Chibi to Chibi Doki to even watch her? Kind of weird, dude. Kind of weird. Fearful emoji. All right, let's get to warming up. After I pull up my references, damn. Okay. Oh wait, no, I didn't even show you the real life poses either. Oops. Wait, where is? Yeah, I was doing straight off of Pinterest. This one for the table, or the chair rather. That's what we're referencing off of at the moment. Should create a new board. No, I'll just drag it onto my. Instead of making a bunch of new reference boards like I should be, I just throw everything on a giant ref board. Hi there, Mr. Hard. Yo, what up, yogurt? Yeah. Forgot that's what the stream title was, huh? Anatomy is hard and so am I. Jesus. Anatomy is hard though. Okay. So I have a few poses pulled up. I'm gonna get into it. And like I said, we'll figure out as we go. And then if I feel like it, might open a box or two. If I am feeling up for it, maybe we do a sketch page and then do Chibi as well, because I haven't drawn a Chibi in forever. Did you flip the camera? The yellow thing is on the other side than the last time. Yes. So I flipped the camera because last time I put it in the orientation that you see yourself whenever like you record something. But then I looked at the VOD and I was like, wait, that's kind of dumb of me, because every time I showed something with words on it, it would be flipped. You can't even read it. So yeah, I flipped it back to normal, if that's considered normal. And yeah, like like most of the time, I start doing reference poses and then I don't know who to turn it into until like maybe the second or third pose, and I'm like, oh, I'll just turn it into this character. So it's gonna be Sweet Chan? Maybe. It's a pretty good suggestion. Because I haven't drawn her in a minute. And her new 3D outfit. So cute. Oh yeah, I don't think you're here, Yoga. I'm going to, so these are the two things that I'm gonna try to just get a lot of stuff done today, hopefully. But we have the Kita sketch to work off of, as well as the female rover sketch from Wuwa. And we're probably just gonna jump between all of these. Speaking of 3D, Justice 3 is gonna be wild, dude. We can talk about that in a little bit after I draw a bit, because I'm gonna start yapping. Because I gotta see him. I gotta see him in 3D, man. Female rover, dude. Female rover, Carlotta. Oh, I have a Carlotta sketch too. I wasn't really happy with it. I can show you all that. You drew a Mau Mau for real, dude. I watched the first 4 episodes of season 2 yesterday. Do you want to draw her? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the Carlotta sketch that I don't really mess with. You open that real quick. Yeah, proportions are a bit off. I know it's just a sketch. Proportions are a bit off, but I think the main thing is she looks really tall. And Carlotta, if y'all don't know, character from Wuwa, she everyone makes fun of her for being so short, because I think canonically she's like 4'9" or something. But maybe we'll attempt to refine this one as well. Mau Mau's so cute. Mau Mau's super cute. I want to, if I sketch Mau Mau, which we might, I want to sketch Mau Mau and the little cat. And then that character that they like just introduced. What is her name? Chisue? She's super cute. Now would be serving every outfit she gets to. Yeah. She's sweet. Oh yeah, you already knew. You, dude. She's so cute. Her hair is so cute. I was like, oh my god, who is this? She. Her and Mama should kiss. Maybe. Maybe. Those thoughts might have crossed my mind. Unless she's sweet, she gets better with each episode she's in. Good. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely the hair. Or if there's a thing where it's easier to get two tickets in one, this time I swear to God, at least it's double the capacity. Yeah. I'm hoping. Guess I gotta figure out who I'm drawing if I want to draw them with hair. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, a big reason why I actually drank more coffee was I don't want to pass out after stream. I actually want to watch more Apothecary Diaries. Okay, I'm hard focusing on the face a little too hard right now. But also, I just hate having the face that looks off, bro. Okay, good enough for now. Okay, let's say hypothetically, I'm just gonna try to see. I'm just gonna. A lot of times I'll do this where if I don't know what character I'm like settling on to draw, I'll just kind of change them into a character until it looks correct. So let's turn this into Suisei, see if this looks correct. Oh, Suisei with the mask by the way. Makes me go absolutely feral. Let me show y'all. Boom. That a huge jump? You should leave it that size? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. My god. Remember I watched this in the hotel room. I watched the VOD because I was out actually at the Ikebukuro exhibit while this was going on. And I was like, my god, dude. For anime girls in mask are sobbing emoji? Yeah, I agree. Something about it. Yeah, I don't know why either. There's something about it. It's like, I don't know, dude. I couldn't tell you. The mask just goes absolutely insane. It just works. Indeed. Okay, we're gonna give this. We're gonna give her Suisse here, and then like rough Suisse here, and then we're gonna move on to another figure. I know why you like those masks. Yeah? You do? I demonstrate, but that's against YouTube's TOS, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to sketch Suisse with the mask doing some crazy stuff. Sometimes whenever the face is not looking bright to me, and you know it never does the first like half hour, I sometimes just erase it because I'm like I can't. Yeah, I think we could make this Suisse. Definitely need the hair to be messier. Same reason as face veils. Mm-hmm. 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 Some about it. Feral, dude. Feral. Again, good start. Good start. I think that's the goal here whenever I do a... Whenever I do a piece... Not piece. Whenever I'm doing kind of just figures, I just want to be good enough to where if I want to turn it into a sketch or a piece, I can. Where's my anatomy page with a bunch of poses? I think I need to do one more before I start doing something else. Good news for Pinterest. You know, I thought Pinterest would officially just be dead for me whenever it came to, like, you know, the abundance of AI stuff on it. But I guess the algorithm works pretty well whenever I say, like, show me less like this, whenever I spot like AI things, whether it just be art or people on Pinterest. And it's been pretty clean. My Pinterest is usually just like horny, which checks out, since the majority of my poses I get are from Pinterest. I can roll with this one maybe right now. Have I sketched this one before? Maybe. All right, let's see if I can get to working on this one. Mods destroy generative AI image servers. Yeah. I really need to loosen up. Holy, I haven't drawn a single foot since I've come back. which is crazy because I feel like I was getting a lot of feet practice before I left for the trip. Was looking a bit rough. If you're president, you would EO to destroy AI art. Vote for me? Yeah, I vote for you, dude. That dude, the other week, maybe like a week ago, maybe almost over a week ago, there's a gacha game called A Theory of Restart that came out. That is like, it was like Epic 7-esque, right? That everyone was comparing it to. And it was one of those grinding games. I mean, I was enjoying it for the time being. I don't think I would have played it long term. But then I found out that they were using like AI art for the 2D models. And if you're wondering, how did I not catch that before? It's because like the game itself is like, majority of the time you see the characters in 3D. But it just blows my mind that you would take the time to like make a game, polish it up, have a nice clean UI, and then have 3D models. But then when it came to like the splash art, you used AI. What is the point? Why especially for a gacha game, why like half-ass that part? Because I don't care who you are. If you're a gacha game, bro, and you have anime women, anime dudes, like you're trying to appeal to the people who find them attractive, you know? And why base it off of AI art? Because as Kirk said, AI art is a boner killer. Yeah, I agree. You know what doesn't use AI art? Uma Musume Pretty Derby coming out June 26th. Yeah, that's actually something I want to watch. I want to watch it maybe hopefully before the game comes out. Because it does look like a cool game. It seems like something up my alley. Because I've always been hearing about it since it originally released in JP. And surprisingly, I see like a good amount of figures of Uma Musume at my round 1. Dear Lord, this one looks yikers. Moving on from that one. See if I can go a little faster with this one. Younger anime is more shonen than the original 3 seasons. You can watch the movies pretty derby style, but I think seasons 1 and 3 is best viewed in order. Thank you. You're a fan? Awesome. Thank you, thank you. I will do my best to try to watch them before the game comes out. I cannot draw what I am observing right now. God damn. I also didn't want to stream too long today because I do, like I said, wanted to watch Apothecary Diaries. Don't know how much I want to watch, but I want to watch a good amount. I gotta keep track of time. I'm scared to look how long it's been, because I have not gotten much done. After this, I made the judgment call to either continue working on one of these figures, or if I jump to one that I already had. Okay, this one's not looking as bad as it originally was. You mean for good background noise while you're working? Cat smirking emoji? I appreciate that a lot. Because majority of the time when I watch streamers or just videos in general, they serve as background noise. So I am more than happy to be background noise. Perfect BG noise for drawing that one thing happening in 8 days? Dude, I need to, let's just say I also need to work on that. Bro, that thing gives you the biggest art block? Real? Well, actually, yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I haven't made progress on that certain thing in like a few days. I haven't done anything more than a sketch for the past few weeks. So with that, I have like a pretty good base. Joju and Kyle choke each other like the one song's cover art. Who and who? Yeah, who? Dude, how long has it been? Oh my god, no way, no freaking way. It's almost been an hour. What have I done to show for it, man? You know, that's not terrible, but... Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but whenever I do record or stream myself drawing, it's always RNG whether or not, you know, things are going to look good. Because some days you feel good about whatever you draw, and other days, like, everything just feels pretty bad. But you don't know until you actually start getting into the groove of things. Right now, not feeling the best. Like, if I was just drawing alone, I would have already probably put the pen down. But I gotta at least try. I think the problem is everything's just feeling a little stiff right now. I'm like kind of just drawing what I see, but I'm not really... What's the word for it? I'm not really exaggerating the poses. So let's try to do that. What I mean by that is if you just draw exactly what you see, like a pose that someone is doing, a lot of times it just looks stiff. A lot of times it just looks stiff because I don't know, because like, you know, especially if I draw in like the anime style, it's like you want things to look more interesting. You don't want things necessarily look realistic. Bro's just tracing today, fearful. It's definitely worse than that, but I do get what you mean. Like whenever I'm logged in and actually being more conscious of what I'm putting down onto the canvas, it's like, I think it's good to test your boundaries or test your limits to see if I keep stretching the anatomy or pose. For example, if the character's, here, let's see if we can do it right now. Character's line of action is like really boring right now. So what I want to try to do is, even though like this is pretty close to like the energy that the ref is giving me, I kind of want to put more bends and curves to everything to see when it looks more interesting. And then I'd rather overshoot and then pull back, if that makes sense. I mean, yeah, moving the head already made the pose more interesting. Let's see if we can focus on this one. There's definitely an idea here. Excuse me. I think a big thing is his arm. The bending of her back. Okay, I think I might have an idea who to turn this into. Also, yeah, this is just how the process works for me. I do some poses and stuff until one of them, I'm like, oh, what would this look like if I continued working on this for a bit longer? Now, be real, sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, this guy was looking too short. A little bit too short. Very hard indeed. The anatomy, that is. Bunny. Yeah. Yeah. I need to do more studies when it comes to bunny girl suits. Cannot wrap my head around the like patent leather material, man. New ref of her. Don't have any, actually. I do feel like I'm loosening up a bit. That's good. Also, I need a... Dude, my wrist... Low-key been hurting. Low-key been hurting, and I hate it. And I hate to admit that what's causing my wrist to hurt is not even like excessive drawing or anything. It's me playing Pump It Up. Those you do not know, Pump It Up is the dancing game. Which is like, I guess, comparable to DDR, but instead of 4 buttons, it's 5 buttons. And it's because whenever like I dance with the bar, and you know, the position that your arms are in is like a right angle backwards. And I guess my form is a bit whack ever since I came back from the trip, so it's a bit rusty, and I think I might just be putting too much pressure on my wrist, which sucks. I felt it today while I was in the gym. I had to cut some workouts short. But at least drawing is perfectly okay for me, since the last real injury I had was actually a wrist injury from drawing. But I haven't replicated that since I've switched off of drawing from my wrist to just drawing from my whole entire arm. Well, I should be good. I just need a... I'm not like injured. I'd say like I'm at the cusp of like... I'm at the start of potential injury. Which is why I need to chill out. Probably stop playing Puppet Up for now. And... chill at the gym. Dude, this girl's hair is too crazy. Wrist injuries can be rough, man. Yeah. I know. The last time I had the wrist injury, it was so frustrating. Super frustrating. Because it's like, oh, I want to draw. Oh, can't draw. Wrist injury is going to get worse. Whenever I was like transitioning from moving my entire arm to just the wrist. Wow, I'm doing a terrible job of depicting the hair. Dude, one of the hardest things drawing in general is drawing a character you're not used to. Because when you draw a character you're used to, you kind of know how their angles look. Like, you know, their 3/4 angle, their front angle. When you draw a character you are not familiar with drawing, it's so difficult. Wow, that looks fucking awful. Man, she's so flat. Yeah, a bit too flat for the character I'm drawing, but you know. She's flat for now. Unfortunately, this character isn't completely flat. Wow, I might just scrap that completely. That looks fucking awful. Too flat in a thinking street, make her flatter. As much as I would love to make every character flat as hell, I must stay true to the character. Need to get this character's anatomy correct too, man. She's not this short. Okay, instead of worrying about all the fringes, I'm gonna worry about her regular hair shape. Holy, so hard. Respect for original design. Hate seeing artists put cow tits on every character, even if they're flat. True. Dude, I hate it whenever people make flat characters with the boobies. Like, why? Why? Especially if like they don't even say anything about it. Like, I've seen a lot of good Suisei art, but like, it's not even just that she has a little boobies. Like, she'll have a lot of boobies. And it's like, what? Come on now. What are you doing here? Holy shit, why is this character so hard to draw? There's two floofy. Yeah, unfortunately, I am not feeling it today. It shows. It's definitely showing. That's just how it is, though. Archery is rough sometimes. It's rough a lot of the time. It's rough most of the time, to be honest. But hey, something about it. Something about it makes me keep coming back. Try to fix portions right now. Certain Purple Taco always says drawing is hard. And she is correct. Drawing is so hard. It always makes me feel good though whenever I watch. Like, I love whenever correct artists share their process, and then I just see them, like, especially if it's like a time lapse and you can like tell that they struggled hella in the beginning. It makes me feel good. I'm like, okay, even these cracked ass artists, man. Sometimes it just takes a long while to get to the point where things start looking and feeling good. That's alright. Just gotta enjoy the process of it. See a Siagamu time lapse. That does not ring a bell to me. who that is. And again, I follow a good amount of artists that I don't recall their names. This torso needs to be longer. He is not that small of a character. True, it takes 60 tries to get something right. Yeah. Yeah. It is how it is. But it is rewarding. It is rewarding whenever things starting to look somewhat decent. I think my favorite type of time lapses to watch is whenever the people like Bo Chen, the people who do like official League of Legends splash arts, when they record their entire process, which is like usually originally like somewhere between 10 to 20 hours of process, and it's like an hour-long video or something, or like a 30-minute long video. I love watching those. League frowning face. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But hey, the art, man. The art's sick. The splash art is sick. Okay, the essence of this pose is... The essence of it is there. Like, I understand where this piece is going. Okay, the hair doesn't look as bad as I thought it did. It has like the shape. The details are kind of fucked right now. But that's just because I don't know how her hair looks in the 3/4 angle, so it just looks so large right now. Liquefy coming through as always. Yeah, I don't know how people do it without Liquefy. I'm gonna be real. I just don't get it. People are so cracked out of their mind. It's unreal. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, yeah, I can tell what's off. I just gotta liquefy everything to death until it gets there. Traditional artist fearful emoji? Dude. Okay, guys, if you ever in the mood to watch some traditional artists and you don't know who these guys are, Spilled Ink. Spilled Ink is ran by Emily and Didus, these animators that I've watched for a while. Spilled Ink it's probably been my favorite channel for like the past year. I love their content. Emily and Didus are great, but they didn't make a lot of content because, you know, they're animators. But then they both found, like, you know, Didus started Spilled Ink, and for them to do like weekly content, it's been so good. It's so good. Makes you want to do more traditional art. A lot of times I have done traditional art because of them. Dude, they're so fun to watch. And then it makes you feel better because it's like, okay, yeah, they're artists too. You know, they're only human. They may be cracked, but it's like watching them struggle and do different medias. It's cool. I'm scared of paint, man, because it's too easy to screw up. I feel you, dude. But like, painting is so scary. I couldn't imagine doing it IRL, but even doing it digitally, it's like you have to understand like shapes and stuff. But painting it's cool and yet so scary because a lot of it is just like rendering on top of rendering on top of rendering. But I feel like all of the artists that I like super look up to are painters. And if they're like full digital artist, it's still like, how to say, they still do like painting techniques. Like, for example, Lamb, one of my favorite artists, the illustrator for Crazy Ali, he does a lot of his work like they'll have a sketch, and then instead of lowering the opacity, creating a new layer, making the line art layer, they'll just start like carving the line art away, and then they leave it like messy and painterly, and then they start like painting on top of that. It's so cool. Line work is basically non-existent, yeah, and if it is existent, then they like just get rid of it. Scary, dude. But that's where I want to shift towards, because dude, line art is so, I'm so over line art. I'm so over line art. Okay, I think we're going to bend or so even more. Yeah, the looks better. Adds more oomph. More oomph to the character. Line art BT is for real, but I love the clean look in the end. Yeah, I feel that. There are times though where I have done line art and I'm like, damn, I liked it better whenever it was more sketchy, or I like it better without line art. Like, for example, whenever I collabed with Kirk and Canis for that one bunny. Kirk was the one that actually did her Pokemon card with no line art, and I was like, yo, that looks dope. And I drew line art for mine and was like, wow, this looks like shit. So then I took away the line art and it was looking pretty solid. Let me find it real quick. You prefer the painterly look anyway? Me too. But it's so weird whenever I like try to do painterly. I'm like, God, I can't. I always like panic and default to like clean line art, but it just looks objectively worse. Where is everyone's? Oh. Pretty crazy job on theirs. All three y'all did. Thank you, thank you. I respect the Kurt for putting it together. Bro, I saw the light that they did lineless is a lot faster too. Agreed, agreed. No, you cooked hella hard. So let me see if I can pull up mine with the line art just to show like how much worse I think it looked. Well, actually, I think I can just scroll up in the DMs. I think the end result of mine was way better. It could have been better in general, but it looked way better without the line art, bro. And because Canis's and Kirk's look so damn good, it was giving me motivation to continue to make sure mine doesn't look like complete garbage. So bless up for having art friends. This it? No. Where is it? Ooh, okay. Here it is. Are you guys cook so hard as well on God? No, 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 you. I think when you put it all together, it looks pretty sick. This is what I'm talking about, guys. I'm sure you have already seen, but that's what Kirk did. Cooked hella, by the way. Lighting was fucking crazy. And dude, the lines art, it's just so beautiful. So beautiful. Jump scare feed full emoji times 4. Yeah, my fault. I gotta show it off. Cause you cooked hella. Meat 0.5. True. And then Canis is as well. Oh my god. Yeah, I saw these two and then I was like, damn. I gotta get rid of my line art. Cause it was just looking so dog. And then here's mine, which looks better than it did before. Let me show you the before. The before, I didn't even like render it because I was like, okay guys, here's my line art. And I sent it, I looked at it and I was like, kind of looks like shit. Yeah, this one's so cute. I appreciate it. Here's what it looked like before, guys. So again, this is without lighting. This is zero rendering. I took time to do line art. And obviously the colors are, you know, not the final colors. But still, it just doesn't look as good as no line art. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's because I have like no differentiating line weight. I feel like I was in a rut while doing this and then I had to lock the fuck in, and you know, it looks better. It looks better for sure. Thank God you didn't show the other collab piece we did right before this one. Which one was that? Is it the one I'm thinking of? Because your line art style is very sharp, but yeah. I don't like my line art style, I'll be real. I like my sketches more than I do my finished pieces. Oh, the April Fool's one. Oh yeah. Yeah, that one was pretty weird. Coker's posted some crazy stuff on Maine. Tisk tisk. Don't show it on stream. Yeah, kind of weird. Kind of NSFW. Sorry, don't remember what took over you that day. It happens, man. I think maybe Linus is the way to go for this collab. Yeah. Linus might be the way to go. Period, man. Let me show you this artist I follow. They do like... Their process is very interesting. Because they do multiple layers. And then they do like a semi-clean line art. But then... they get rid of the line art completely in the end. Give me a second, or it's studies. Gozen Juzi Ame. Okay, I'll show you a short from them. Okay, this is finished product, right? Very cool, very painterly, very atmospheric. But they start very... They do everything in like thick black lines. And then... They eventually just get rid of the line art. So like their line art is just super, super messy because it's just like the sketch, right? And then, I don't know, they just make that shit look so good. Yeah, I really like their stuff. I love looking at their work. Try to be like, try to imitate them. Cause this shit goes crazy. This is the same person that I flashed one of my wallpapers last time, and it was this Iono that they did. Very good. It's very good. Dino also does that, where like he has the base of the, he has like the sketch, and then he kind of just, it just stays in the final. I just need to be more conscious of doing that. I don't know. Like I said, whenever I turn my brain off, I have like this default path that I go towards. And it's annoying that it's like a default path that I don't really mess with anymore because I really just like the more messy look in general. Like I would rather have like sketch lines show and non-clean line art. There's like a charm to it. Okay, this is looking more like her. But I have been working on this for a hot minute. How long has it been? An hour and 40. Do I open something? I might open something. You know, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go potty. But I think we might open something real quick. Just because I want... Okay, one, because I have 3 boxes now. and of unopened merch. And 2, I want to open it so I can actually put it up in my room and figure out a place where to put everything. But yeah, be right back. Thinking is not here, he won't see us call him Q. No, you. All right. Oh, okay. It's rare that I draw this long for a longer period of time, even though I didn't do much. I think I didn't do much, but quick break. Okay. Q return. Yo, what up? Thank you. Okay. You know, I'm looking a bit scruffy today. I'll shave tomorrow. I should have shaved today, but I'll shave tomorrow. All right. So, we're going to open a box, at least one. Quick break. My head's starting to hurt a little. Even though I feel like I've drank a lot of water today. Okay. Oh, by the way, because we're full screen, you can see this is what I one tapped at round 1. Yesterday. I went there after I had my nieces. With my sister, I went with my nieces to Chuck E. Cheese, and then right after, because it was near there, I went to round 1, and then I freaking forgot my wallet at home, so I didn't have my game card with me or my Pump It Up card. So I just bought like a new card, put some points on it, and I played like 2 or 3 rounds of Pump It Up, and then I did like a scope of the place like I usually do to see if they had anything cool. And then yeah, this is Miku. This is like Bunny Girl Miku, and I saw this and I was like, dude, I can try to use some points to get it, because excuse me, Jesus, I only put the cheapest amount of points I could have on my card, which was $16 worth of points, which I think is 70 points, and I think it's 8.4 credits to play 3 rounds of Pump It Up. And then I played until I couldn't anymore because I was so tired, and yeah, I wish I recorded it. I one tapped her because she was in the bigger machine, right? And just in case y'all ever go to round 1, or at least this is how my round 1 is, the bigger claw machines have pity, you know? So I don't know if it's like random or anything, but I don't exactly know how it works, but whenever you do hit pity, the claw like grabs. And luckily for me, they just had the plushie in there, and it's pretty light, but it wasn't like a, usually they have like a bigger thing you're supposed to grab, and then you're supposed to call the attendee to get it for you. But because she was so light, I'm not even sure if I hit pity or if this was just a regular grab, but I was like, dude, one tapped. You have like 4 extra Konami cards. You don't know how many times you forgot at home. Yeah, that's how it is. Oh, that's what you're talking about by one yabbed? I didn't even notice. I didn't even know I fucking typoed. One yapped. Oops. Yeah, one tapped. So yeah, I got her in like a, because I left it for the end, because if I did it at the beginning, I didn't want to accidentally go into the rabbit hole like, oh, one more swipe. So because there's 14 credits to play the big one, but I promise you, it's always, if you put like a lot of credits into your card, it's always worth it to go for the bigger machines because you actually have pity. Yippee! Yeah, she's so cute. Anyways, I'm gonna open one of these. This one came in today actually, and I want to open this one even though the other two have been waiting for me for a hot minute. Oh yeah, you can see. Look at my cute little sweet shape plushie. I was looking for this one in Japan. I talked about it a little last time, but I really want to open this one, even though I got older packages. And it looks like they wrapped this one really well. And this one came from Japan. It came hella fast though. It's been like less than a week. I swear to God it has. This box is also way bigger. Holy shit. I thought like, oh my God. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll actually show you right now. This perfectly fits the box. Oh, that looks sick on camera. I thought this was gonna be like smaller than the box. Oh my God, this is huge. Okay, you know what? It's definitely a fucking sign that I didn't find it in Japan, because I don't know how I would not have had room for this. And my camera died. Good timing. Once again, I have an extra battery. Womp womp. Snugly squeezing. Yeah, I expected it. Have at least like 2 inches around the edges. Jesus. Okay, and we back. Dude. That's... Oh my God. There's no way this could have fit in my luggage, by the way, because as I said before, I perfectly fit 50 pounds, 23 kg or 24 kg, whatever, into my suitcase. And then I had to have friends like hold my dirty clothes and stuff. So there's just no way this would have fit. My God. But thinking 2 inches is massive? True. Actually true. Okay. This is goddamn beautiful, by the way. I need to figure out who drew this. So those of you not know, this is the, I talked about last time, Starpeggio Deluxe Edition box, which is Midnight Grand Orchestra. Midnight Grand Orchestra's second album. Oh my, yeah, this is beautiful. It's so reflective. Inya? Yeah. Oh, Inya. Right here. And some crazy stuff happening back there. Okay. So I don't know how this is actually packaged inside. I'm pretty sure I know like half of the contents in this, but I don't actually know what all of it is. So let's open that. Let's get it. Actually, let me open it first. I don't want like stuff to fall out. I don't even know where I'm gonna put this. This is huge. It is a beautiful box though. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So stickers. I think there's like a pack of stickers. Open that a little bit. Pack of stickers, and then this is neatly packaged. Oh my god, is that Starpeggio? Is that gonna be my 4th album of Starpeggio that I have? If you were here last time, I bought Starpeggio normally. I got Starpeggio now. And then I bought 2 exclusive Starpeggio boxes that came with shirts that also came with CD. So yeah, I think this is my 4th copy of this. Very normal about Suisse. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh wait. Look at this. So I know this. We'll go through one by one what each of these is. This is so neatly packaged. It is so crazy. Hello? Hello? Focus? Hello? Okay, yeah. Behind here, oh my god, it looks so sick. It's a cassette of Starpeggio. I'm gonna move this way. Yeah, I should move this way. This is so sick. Cassette in big 2025? Yeah, for real. What does that say? Hoshimachi Suisse? Yeah, it says Hoshimachi Suisse. No, it doesn't. I lied. That does not say Hoshimachi Suisse. It's so sick, though. Okay. I know what this is right here. We'll get to that in a second. I don't know what this is. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, good one. There's nothing there. Wait, let me open the back of this. Let's see. I think that's it. I lied again. There's another thing back here. To remember the order of everything. Okay. So this has nothing in it. This whole thing is just a t-shirt. I actually don't know what this looks like. Dude, this is so sick. Okay. Put this back along with the cassette. Probably just keep the CD in here because I have all the CDs out already. So just keep it in there. Okay. First, I'm going to open the shirt because the last thing I want to open is the coolest thing in my opinion. Is there any instrumental versions of the Midnight Grand Orchestra stuff? Pretty sure there is. Let me see. Oh, give me a second. Oh, I thought they had like official instrumentals. No. Oh man, how does this one sound? That's so loud. Okay. So T-shirt. Let's open this T-shirt. See what it looks like. Hmm. They've all been fitting very nicely too, because they're a bit like oversized. Oh, what the hell? Is that a jersey? Hello? Wait. That's fucking dope. Oh my god, it is a jersey. You can feel the jersey material. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Dude, I didn't know it was a jersey. God damn. This is awesome. Yeah, I did not know it came with the jersey. I only knew about the cassette as well as the thing I'm about to show off. Got the drip. Hell yeah. Jersey goes crazy. Jersey goes so crazy. Yeah, I actually don't own a jersey. I think the last jersey I owned was like a Steph Curry jersey whenever I was really into ball. Okay. Last but not least. What is that? Dude, I always saw people like in the Hoshiomis, the JP Hoshiomis, whenever they show off their like shrines. I would always see this and I'd be like, how did they even get that? I didn't even know that that existed. And what may I be talking about? Well, if you know the Midnight Grand Orchestra song, I'll Wait for the Night. This is where this comes from. Oh my god. It's so cute. This is Suisei and Taku Inu. It's a sick video. Oh my god. It's so cute. It's a very unique art style for the video. And they like perfectly replicated it. Oh my gosh. There's Suisei holding Taku Inu. Oh my god. It looks so good. Dude, W. The fattest W. Because I got this for what I would consider a steal. I got this for like $108. Free shipping. Didn't have to pay any imports of any kind. And there was less than like 5 of these on eBay. Okay, I'm gonna open the stickers now. Well, it's adorable. Dude, it's so adorable. It's so adorable. Okay, now I don't know what's playing, but go back to the BGM. Any, Suisei. Oh yeah, it's the Blue Rose Twilight version. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna open these stickers. Now I don't know what to put stickers on nowadays. I only usually put stickers on my sketchbooks. Yippee! That's cute as hell. Okay. For stickers we have Midnight Grand Orchestra, of course. Midnight Grand Orchestra. I should know what this is. Never seen that part of the logo before. These are the disc of Midnight Grand Orchestra, Starpeggio. This is super cool. It's like a ticket. Oh my. Oh, what is that? 00220331. And if you know what that is Suise's birthday / debut day. That's awesome. And then I didn't know Taku Inu also had his. It's a close-up of Taku Inu's eyes with his glasses and Suise's eyes. It looks so sick. Wow, WWW. I'm very happy. Now I need to go put this up somewhere. Which is right beside me where my Suise shrine is. Then I need to put this cassette somewhere too. The way the box was packaged is so nice. And then now I need to find where to put this. It is fucking huge. Put in jar. Fuck you. You're sick. Beautiful. How much I pay for Juno's stand at Offkai? You going this year? Originally you're supposed to pay $200 for it, but because for the shipping I had to pay $350 in total. And no, I'm not going to Offkai this year. I have actually not been to Offkai. Good stand. Good stand. Okay. How long did that take? It is... How long did that take? I actually don't know. 15, 20 minutes? Okay, you put this aside. Asking because there's going to be an endless stand auction, but for attendees only, Sag. Oh, I get you. I get you. Yeah, sorry, dude. I am unfortunately not going to Offkai. Looking for someone to pick it up for me? Yeah. I hope you find someone. I'm telling you right now, dude, shipping for that bitch is... like, you know, like I said, $200 for the standee itself for auction, and then $150 for the shipping. Dear lord, $150 for the shipping. Because it folds up, but it's still just so large. You know, opt for shipping this time. Oh no. I hope you figure that out. If you get the standee, I hope you figure that out. I hope you know someone. Oh, okay. We're at the 2-hour mark. Maybe I should draw a little more. Because I have the 2 other packages. The problem is that I haven't told y'all what the packages are. But if you know, you know. If I open them, I have to open them together. Do I open them now? Or open them another time? I don't know. You should probably go eat though. It's 2 a.m. Yeah, that sounds like EP time. If you are going to eat, good night, yogurt. Thank you for stopping by. It's always great talking to you. Hope you have good EPs. My coaster. Good night. Good night. No, maybe not open them today. As much as I want to. As much as I want to. Maybe next time. Whenever I draw. Oh, it's getting darker. The sun is setting. It's going to be brighter. I'm at the brightest? I didn't know I was at the brightest. God damn it. Yeah, I have another light. Excuse me. I mean, that helped a little bit. Yeah, I did brighten the background up a little bit. Also, it looked very saturated. Let me switch this, maybe. That's kind of dark. No, we'll just leave it here. Okay. So yeah, next time I'll probably maybe start, or maybe just do what we did this time, drawing a little bit, and then maybe taking a break to unbox. Maybe we'll start more in this, even though cannot believe it's been 2 hours. God freaking damn it. This character, I need to make her hips bigger. Yeah, just taking that short, like what, 15-20 minute break from not looking at this piece. This is not a bad start. And believe it or not, we may have just passed the 2-hour mark, but from how I was feeling earlier, probably would have made even less progress off stream, because I probably would have thrown in the towel like 20 minutes in and either would have already started watching Apothecary Diaries or playing Woo-Wah. A good thing. Good thing. Bunny girl, so true, dude. Every time I see bunny emoji, I mean sorry, girl emoji, just GG. You really like Woo-Wah? I do like Woo-Wah. So I really like Carlotta, obviously. Carlotta's my favorite character. She has the best story in my opinion, best character design, and the funnest character to play by far. And the story's solid. The story's super good, and I'm behind on it, but I've been in the mood to actually play it. So I think they're on like 2.4 is what just came out. And I'm playing, I think, either the 2.0 or the 2.1 story. I think it's a 2.1 story. But I've been really enjoying it. And then the character coming out next patch, Lupa. Dude, so... she's like a wolf girl, I think. I haven't met her yet in the story. But from what I've seen from her kit, she's like a tail and everything. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Another game that I hope to sink more time into is Honkai Star Rail, because I haven't played Honkai Star Rail in a hot minute. Simply because I think in patch 3.0, was it? They every few patches, every major patch, they have like a new version of the main character that is like super solid, like super good, best in slot for some teams. And I was so behind because, you know, even though I like gacha games, I don't like playing any games for like to the point where it feels like a chore, if that makes sense. So gacha games, you know, they always have their thing of FOMO, where it's like, you know, spend your stamina every day or else you're gonna feel bad about yourself. But you know, I hate playing a game that I don't want to. I hate doing dailies for a game. So I take breaks, like longer periods of time for breaks, and then when I feel like coming back, I come back. So I have like the 3 latest characters in Honkai Star Rail, but I haven't even played any of them because the team that they all need is the support character for the main character in the story that I don't have unlocked because it's locked behind like 12 hours of content for me or something. And the story is so bloated nowadays that I just never wanted to progress it. But next patch, which comes out first or second week of July, I think. Next patch, you can skip story finally. And they have a summary. So, big W. Because that's what I do for Woo-Wah, is I rarely skip story in Woo-Wah. But, you know, it's inevitable that when you have an open world game and you have so much content that some of it is going to be filler whenever you talk to, like, you know, throwaway NPC. So the fact that me, a player who doesn't play every single day, is able to skip story now, huge W. I can finally play the characters I pulled for because they'll have the proper support. Ling Yang Gang, dude, I don't want to hear it. You don't even play Woo-Wah, man. Ling Yang is not it. I'm telling you right now. Let me show y'all. Lupa. Face blue, white eyes. Lupa looks freaking crazy, dude. This is her splash. I haven't been in the store yet, but her gameplay, her entire kit, her aesthetic, so sick, so sick. I actually like her better than Partithia? I forget how you pronounce her name. She's like one of the most hyped up characters ever that's on the banner right now. But I mean, she's cute and all. I don't really like it whenever she well, I like her like small version, but then she turns into like, you know, the big boobied version, and the boobies are a bit too massive for me. Aesthetically though, she's still pretty fire. But yeah, Lupa's also gonna work so well with my current team. I'm very excited. But she comes out in like what? Close to 3 weeks, I think. Just under 3 weeks. My proportions are still so off for this character. That arm is huge. Dude, yeah, I don't know why my head's hurting. I've drank enough water, I've eaten. It might just be that I'm thinking way too hard when drawing, because that happens as well. I'm susceptible to getting headaches because I'm using I'm stressing out over drawing, using too much brain power to try to draw. Okay, we'll work on something else. Wuwa related. Currently on Wuwa brain rot. This is also a pretty dang good starting spot. There's just some anatomical issues, but also my shorthand for hands is so atrocious. I can never understand what's happening looking at my own shorthand for it. I need a better method. Where's the reference image for this? Oh god, I also realized I don't have a reference image of female rover up. Because last time I was sketching her, I think I just had like the game open. Wuwa female rover reference. Perfect. Still probably the best default main character in any gacha game, hands down. I just don't think anything else comes close. The dude looks good too. Okay, even though she's like super sketchy right now, I can kind of tell. Okay, besides the hands. Okay, fine. Actually, before I try to block in colors, I will attempt to draw a better depiction of her hands. Yeah, they're also way too huge. Okay, also, I'm gonna change colors so I can easily differentiate. Also, a lot of times I'll like draw the hand on the off to the side like this, and then just put it on later, just because it's easier for me to see and focus on. Ooh, wait, that's the pinky. Made the pinky so long. Well, that's not terrible. It's better. It's a better starting point than we had earlier. I'm not trying to perfect anything at the moment. Yeah, so I need to make that hand smaller as well. Okay, not bad. Once again, I think the main goal here is with this piece, with everything else that I've been drawing today, just get everything in like a comfortable spot to where like, oh, why did I erase that? That is the arm. Getting everything to a comfortable spot to where next time I work on it, I don't have to use as many brain cells. Hold on, what is happening here? I'm confusing myself. This is the arm. This is what it would look like if I could see it. Right? See, I always had to do this. It's like I have to draw what's being not shown, but I had to make sure it still looked anatomically correct. The pose do be going crazy. Thank you. I am trying. I am chipping away. Let me show you the ref. Ref is sick. Is this copy? This is the ref found off of Pinterest. I'm pretty sure I have seen this ref a lot. And I'm pretty sure I've seen people do pieces for this. Maybe like a while ago. But I'm contemplating doing the lighting. Maybe not the background, but at least on the character. Looks pretty sick. We'll see though. I think I just need to find, because in the ref her other shoulder is being hidden, I think it is a bit off. I need to either find a different pose or I need to do the pose myself so I can see where that shoulder actually goes, because in my head I'm like, it just probably goes straight down, but I think I'm missing something. Okay, let me start from scratch. Let me troubleshoot this. So obviously her face would go down like here, and then the rest of her neck would go down like, it's actually ending here. So her shoulder's like here. I think. And then it's hand. Forearm. That? Is that right? I'm getting confused. You should do the pose and post it on Twitter. Hell no. Speaking of Twitter though, Twitter is a fantastic place to look for poses as well, especially if you follow cosplayers or women that just post themselves naked. Fantastic reference material. Yeah, I'm not thinking about it dynamic enough. I think I really do need to do this pose myself. Gooner, yeah. And okay, and see, the problem I still have is, like, in this specific scenario, you see that I am struggling because I am trying to think of her not seeing like bicep tricep area. I'm thinking of it like, I'm not thinking about it being dynamic, so I'm not thinking about being shrunken. So I have a very hard time trying to visualize this at the moment, as you can see. So I really do need to do this pose myself. What's your point? Cat smirking emoji? Exactly. Exactly. But I'm for real though, unironically. Go to my NSFW Twitter. My bookmarks is full of banger ref material. Okay, I think this is as close as we're gonna get right now. It still looks really off to me, but you know what? It's okay. Because everything else I think looks pretty solid. Because I also did, maybe I can emphasize it even more, but I was talking about how like earlier I tried to, I try to like exaggerate my poses. I think I might be able to exaggerate it further. I think I gotta let this one sit and then come back to it. Agreed, Kirk, agreed. The pose is just too dynamic. And it's easily one of those poses that like, it'll look fine, but then as soon as I start rendering, you know, everyone's worst nightmare, then you start figuring out that stuff is just not looking right. Because I think I have the original, like, let me just compare it. I think I have the original like sketch on this page. Do I? I do. Wow, this is pretty eye-opening actually. This is the original sketch whenever I did it. And you can see just how not confident I was. And still am not. Like this part. This entire arm part is just not very readable. Everything else looks pretty solid though. But yeah, definitely improved upon it. Not bad at all. But yeah, let me see. Let me see how far I pushed the pose so far. Because I do feel like I could keep going. Because that's the character's like action, right? Pretty curvy. Pretty curvy. And if we compare it to the ref, we're just strictly talking about the body. Yeah, we did exaggerate it. Like I said, I think we might be able to push it further. Because we did exaggerate it a little bit. Yeah, as you can tell as well, originally it was this small. I've been trying to put myself in the habit of making my thumbnails smaller so that I can, you know, make these adjustments sooner than later. Because like I said before, it is such a nightmare to realize something is off, like anatomically, or the pose just doesn't look as dynamic after, like, you start rendering. It's so bad. Am I exaggerating, like leaning her back more? Yeah, maybe giving her some more like oomph in her back. Might be able to play around with the head angle. It looks pretty solid now, but like I said, I'd rather overshoot and then pull back than like undershoot. Let's see if we can do this. Let me make a copy of this and see if I can scuffly figure it out, or if it'll be too much. So if we pop this more out like that, this is me kind of just like spitballing and saying like, what if it was even more exaggerated? Oh, okay. I think we could do that. That already looks more action-y. And then there's also a world where we move this arm. And sword. We lean it a little more. Let's see if that will work. That might be too much, but let's see. Because it doesn't hurt to try, especially in this stage. I gotta try everything in this stage. In other words, I am trying to not get attached to what the piece currently looks like. Because trust me, I've been there, done that, where I look at a sketch for way too long, and then like all of its flaws just start looking normal because I've looked at it for so long. And then it's not until the final stages of like posting it, I'm like, wait a minute, this looks doo-doo. But then it's too late. I think it happens to the best of us. I forget what I erased. That even change a lot? Before, after, before, after. It could change. The good change? It's not bad. The arm may be unnecessary. I don't think it adds much. Yeah, it looks a bit too raised. I think the lower half does look better though. I think the top half might be dynamic enough. I'm able to move this. I think I'm able to do it. No? Yeah, like that. Nice. What is this? Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll leave that there for now. And then we'll move on to something else. Actually, I think I'm gonna block in the colors real quick, because a lot of times, stuff starts to look more put in place, or things start to look more wrong or more correct whenever you actually put the colors down. That'll be the last thing we do. I can't believe we're already pushing almost 3 hours. So let's see. Because I have had it to where like, oh, black and white looks fantastic. And then I add the colors that are supposed to be there, and then a lot of things start looking off. So let's see. Good thing pretty much our color palette is entirely just gray. We'll do the hair first. I remember whenever I was sketching this, I was doing the pose and I was turning the pose from, you know, just the sketch into Rover. And then it made me realize that I was like, I like the pose, but this part looks empty. And I was like, oh yeah, she has the ponytail. I forgot. It just fits so well. You go for Hot Minute, bro? Is this a stream record? And unfortunately not. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter to me, but I think the longest I stream is like over 3 hours. We're about to hit 3 hours. Never feels like it, bro. Never feels like it. We could fix that. Yeah, if we go over, we go over. Hey, her clothes are a tad bit darker. Most of it, anyways. Dude, female Rover is so fine. You know what's crazy, guys? This is how I know that I'm kind of like pretty brain rot on the Wuwa right now, is that I was reading fanfic the other day of Wuwa. And it was good. Ooh, fanfic? No way, bro. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah. You know, there's not a lot of Ooh fanfic in general. Well, actually, there was a good amount, but a lot of it wasn't lewd. But you know, I only read the ones that have either smut or eventually become smut. And there was a Carlotta one. I love it. When I refuse to read anything that doesn't feel like it's canon, there's a Carlotta one that was beautifully written. Absolutely perfectly in character. So good. And then I never read an AU fanfic, right? Like alternate universe fanfic. There was an alternate universe fanfic where like Rover and all the girlies were like in a college situation. And it was like 23,000 words. And I thought it was done, which is why I was reading it. Because when it comes to anything, I need it to be like done. Because I was binging it. And it was... it was like... It was one of those moments where... This happens to me quite a lot. Where like I feel tired. So I'll like, you know, lay down at the futon behind me. But then... if I like start watching a YouTube video or start reading something, sometimes it wakes me up. So instead of napping, I like got woken up because I was just reading this Woo College AU fanfic. And it was just a lot of like, it was like good writing and character development with like teasing. And then it wasn't until I got to the latest chapter where I was like, wait a minute, this isn't done. And it was like the chapter before all the Yuri, like the actual Yuri smut started happening. So yeah, maybe I'll just put a bookmark in that until she fucks all the characters. But yeah, it was a very good AU. You just look at art and let my mind make the fanfic. True. That's the best type of art. The best type of art is the art you look at and you get like super immersed into it. Because I think that's part of art. I think that's the hardest thing to do art-wise, in my opinion, is making your art feel so alive that when people look at it, they're like, for lack of better words, like kind of put into the sort of universe that your piece is in. These gray tones are kind of hard because they're like gray tones, but they're not straight up gray, if that makes sense. They're not like flat gray. They're trying to figure out what it is. Maybe like tinted blue, just barely. Tinted purple, just barely. Okay, I'm focusing too much on the colors. Let's just get the eyes in. Her eyes are not that strongly colored. Also, I think I'm just gonna draw this sword. Let me block in the colors. I might need to change the sword. I think the sword that I currently have equipped for her might be a bit too loud. Like it might stand out too much. You should try this French onion pasta. 550 cal, 47 grams of protein. Me and Swag made. Hold on. You can send me pics. Because pasta with 47 grams of protein and only 550 calories is insane. Hmm. 12 serving? That's a shit ton. Damn. W. Okay, I do not want to draw all the details in the sword right now just for like a placeholder. I am like deadass just gonna copy and paste this sword to see if it'll look like it's too much. So I think it will be. Wow, look, if I goes crazy. I could keep this sword if I deliberately make it the focal point. A lot of things to think about here. If her having a plain sword, it would be fine. If she was a plain sword, then I could probably go crazier with the lighting, because I think with dramatic lighting alongside this sword in particular, I think it's too much. I just don't know what the basic swords look like in the game, so I'll have to figure that out. But most of the colors are in for the most part, and it looks pretty good. Like, I think everything looks besides the arms and hand area, everything else looks pretty good proportionally. She's a bit more tan. Oh, nice. Maybe she's not that tan. Not bad, not bad at all. Cool. Very good starting point, very good starting point. I'm 8. Colors looking good so far. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good too. The colors are still definitely off, but I know it won't look right whenever I color pick it. I just need to take more time on it. But kind of getting just the general gist of the idea of everything, I think it looks pretty good. This is the ref sheet I'm basing it off of. Yeah, I think I actually tinted my colors too much, but good start, good start. Oh wait, I forgot her colors. Her hair is like two-toned. The back is... I see. Is it tinted? What is it tinted, bro? Dude, it's so hard. These grays, these neutral colors, so much harder. Oh well, block these in for now like this. Cool. Well, we're nearing the end of the stream, and at least I got, I'd say, this pretty solid work to turn this piece into almost ready to start rendering. I do want to keep the sketchiness of it. Like I said, probably do what Lamb does, or at least I'll attempt to at least. Like, I won't completely just get rid of this line art and, like, you know, turn down the opacity and then start lining it. I'm gonna do what Lamb and Dino does, or Dino, however you want to pronounce it, and kind of just work with the lines and like paint over the lines, redraw the lines in, kind of carve out from the sketch what I have. Maybe block in the sword color for now. The sword color is probably just going to be like a brown, I mean a gray as well. I have to look at the in-game models for the swords. Because the original one I chose is just too loud. Now see if I want an actual background or just a colored background. A lot to play around with. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, I'm liking how this is just the vibe of everything, how it's feeling. Cool. And then I think I'm gonna play around with this just a little more and then we'll call it. Oh, but this is supposed to be like Bunny Girl Carlotta. Like I said, I know Carlotta is small, but these proportions are just too small. Carlotta is also thick too, like her thighs are thick. I am doing her very injustice. Okay. Wait, where's the original pose with the bunny girl? Where did I put that? Oh, it's here. actually think I want this pose to be slightly low angled as well. They kind of exaggerate the sussiness of the pose. I don't know how else to put it. The original ref, I think, is also ever so slightly angled from the bottom. I also need to see if there's official Bunny Girl Carlotta art, because whenever I was looking through all the Carlotta art that I could find, there was a lot of Bunny Girl Carlotta. So I need to see if there is an official thing that everyone referenced off of, or if everyone just started drawing Bunny Girl Carlotta for no reason. I had to look for more Bunny Girl refs too, because there's no official art for her in a Bunny Girl costume. I need to figure out what kind I want to put her in, because I'm just kind of defaulting to whatever the ref has on right now. But it could be potentially more loot, you know? I have to see what I'm gonna go for. Okay, she's also not this flat. I mean, the ref, very flat. Carlotta, though, is not completely flat up. She's on the smaller side, though. I'm seeing the vision though. This is hopefully gonna go crazy. I still need to exaggerate some of the I think the overall proportion, not proportion, the pose. Okay, I think it's this part that I need to exaggerate. Let's try that. We'll curve this in. And then this a little. Okay. Like that. Maybe the arm goes a bit up too. Like so much transform tool. I could never do this traditionally, but I still want to do a traditional stream, even though it's gonna be embarrassing as hell, bro. Very long as hell, right? Oh no, it's not. Stops at her legs. Probably some overlap in hair action going on here. That arm is huge. Better, better, better. Yeah, I definitely need more. I definitely need to study more refs of bunny girls. More dynamic poses to kind of nail this down. I'm scared to draw any face in right now because it would take me too long. If I start now, like... I think this might be a solid stopping point. You should sing Bunny Girl for us before you go. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't even know the lyrics to it. Good song. Good try. Maybe one day. I don't know either. Yeah, I don't know the lyrics. Okay. Once again, the essence of this piece. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Let me quickly block in the colors. Not like colors because I actually don't know, since this is I'm kind of just don't know what the colors would actually be. I know you're a good singer. Cat smirk emoji, don't forget. I don't think so. Also, if you're talking about how I thought I was quietly singing in the shower, turns out the walls are thin as fuck in the hotel we were at. Promise you. I was like, dude, I'm like whispering. No, bro, you were belting. There's no way. I promise you. I recall holding back. Holy shit. Just on the other side of the goddamn wall, man. Wow, I didn't know you were part of the Phantom Thief concert too. Phantom Thief was awesome. No. Not part of it. No. No. If your family says they can't hear you sing in the shower, they're loud, they're lying. Thinking Doobie living the Hannah Montana life for real? What do you mean by that? Elaborate. Not picking up what you're putting down. The silhouette of this is pretty cool. Drawer by day, singer by night. Hell no. Hell no. Singing is fun and all. I don't think I'm very good at it, but it's fun. Dude, I swear to God, I only overcame my fear of like singing in front of my friends in karaoke like this year. That should be terrifying. I'm gonna rig you be as multi-talented as Gina. You know what I do want to learn how to do? Not rig. Well, not models. I unironically, honest to God, want to learn how to rig like segs. I follow some artists that like rig their own things. I'm like, wow. That's awesome. That arm's off, but it's fine. Wow, that would be uncharacteristic of you. True. True. Okay, before I leave, obviously I can't show you. So like speaking of segs, right? Obviously I can't show you the thing I was gonna, the segs I've been working on. But I can show you the cover, the work in progress, like cover page, question mark. I have to move this off screen because when I open it, I think it's gonna show all the pages. You just see my, yeah. Okay, cool. Where is it? Wait, will it open on this screen? Let me... That was by accident. I meant to go to this page. Cover page for segs. Oh, wow. I almost flashed segs on screen. Otuwu, almost. Thank you for reminding me. Otuwu. Ooh, it would have showed it. It would have just flashed segs on screen. How do I have that not showing? Okay, I think I'm safe. Okay, here's someone you haven't seen in a hot minute. Work in progress. But it might just stay flats, low-key. Ta-da! So the other day, I told everyone, yeah, I'm going to post hentai today. But I decided to hold off on it. Because originally, like I said before, I think I explained this a few times, I kind of just wanted to make a doujin. Excuse me. Oh, wait, it's not showing. Good one. I kind of just wanted to make a doujin. Also, wrong room. Good one. I don't even know why I still have that. Oh, it's whenever I want to not have cam on. Ta-da! So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was supposed to post like, I think originally it was like 4 pages, maybe even 3 pages, like including cover page. I think 4 pages of just chia segs, and then I was like, okay, I know I kind of just drew all of this to practice, you know, the manga style, the paneling, the black and white, the screen tones, pretty much everything, right? I just need a sort of project to push me to sort of try all those things. And when I was like done with it, I was like, this could be, you know, there's some good doujin artists that make like less than 10, like sub 10 page doujins, but it gets to the point really fast, but it's like really good art. So I was like using them as reference. I believe one of them, their name is IE, like just a letter I, letter E. And I was referencing them a lot, like how they pace their stuff. And I was like, well, I could maybe add like a page or 2 of sort of build up, even though it's only like, you know, still could be total 6 pages. But yeah, I still need to do the build up. That's why I haven't posted the segs. But yeah, Chia. Chia, yeah. Yeah, first time we've seen Chia in a hot minute. And next time I'm going to see her, it's going to be in black and white with segs. But yeah, don't know when that's going to go out. Because that hasn't been a thing I've been rushing for. I just kind of like work on it whenever I feel like it, like here and there. But I'm liking how this is looking. I'm gonna like keep this kind of sketchiness I have in there. You know, this is more my sort of vibe. Like, I like blocky in color still, but this is what I was talking about, where I had the sketch, but then I kind of just carved out the lines. So it's looking pretty good. And then this is the cover page. It's gonna be pretty simple. It's just gonna be this, some more rendering in the hair, and then I'll probably have the title written somewhere, and that'll be it for the title page. Yeah. But all right, that's preview of Chia. And then we have Carlotta Bunny Girl, WIP, Whip. And then we have Female Rover, also Whip. Not bad. Not bad for today, I'll be real. I did do my goal of getting pieces to, you know, the next stage. So Female Rover, I wanted to do for sure. And then Carlotta. Wait, bring my Chia back for like 2 frames. Okay, dude, here. Chia. Her eyes are ever so slightly off. I think it's the sizing. I need to fix that, because I've not looked at this in a handful of days. Then, I don't know. Stylistic choice to either keep the bikini like pure black or to render it a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's awesome. Appreciate it. I love Chia. I love Chia too, despite me never drawing her. Thank you for enjoying Chia. Make it lingerie instead? Maybe. Wait, let me think. Does that ruin any of the other pages? No, I think she's completely nude in the other pages. Yeah, you might be cooking. You might be cooking. Maybe though. I know I have some good lingerie brushes. Lingerie is kind of a bitch to draw. But that's definitely a possibility. Well, you might be cooking. You might be cooking. All right. Well, that will be it for me. How long did we go for? Jesus, 3.5, dude. Well, at least I got a good amount of work done. Like I said, I promise you, I would have worked for like half the time, if not less, if I wasn't streaming. So not bad. Yep, 3.5. Cat smirk an emoji. Next time. What is next time? If I plan this far ahead, not really. Trying to think. Okay, before I leave, trying to think real quick. Next time. Hopefully, I've already like done this. I'm like made progress for everything I just showed today, but also maybe hopefully next time it's either gonna be me continuing these work in progresses, or it's gonna be me redrawing one of my old pieces of art, or it's going to be me doing traditional art, and while having the above hand cam, maybe we can also build the nano blocks we say. But if not, if digital art, then I'll take another break while I draw to open the last 2 packages. And yeah, when would that be? I don't know. Today is what? Sunday? No, Monday. Today's Monday. Sometime this week for sure. All right. Yep. That'll be it for me today. Thank you everyone for chilling, hanging out, dropping by. If you dropped by earlier, I very much appreciate it. And with that, everyone have a good night, afternoon, morning, wherever it is for you. And yeah, I guess that's it. All right. Bye-bye. Oats ooh woo. Wow. First time I remember saying it. Thanks for streaming about Oats ooh woo. Oats ooh woo, dude. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.